Alright, before the video begins, I'd just like to say anything I say within this video is completely my opinion. Agree with me if you wish, disagree with me if you wish, do whatever you feel is right. But this video is going to be my opinion, pretty much my opinion alone, and what I truly think of the game. I'm not going to be biased or anything, and I'm going to give my full wholehearted opinion of the game, its high points, its low points, and pretty much everything like that. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, and enjoy the video. Alright, Ninja Voltage. Been meaning to do this one for a while now. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So, I guess let's start off with getting the bad stuff out of the way, since I guess that's how I'll be handling these from now on. So, the only real complaint I do have with this game is the fact that, after you really do a lot of everything, then it just kind of gets boring after a while. It doesn't really bring too much replayability into mind. I'm not saying there's none at all, but it just doesn't bring as much as I'd like. It just doesn't give me too much reason to want to come back to the game. The only times I'll really come back to the game is whenever a big event like Anniversary or something is going on. That's when it gives me the highest chance to really come back to the game and get some stuff in, and then I'll put it down again and not really touch it much. That's kind of the thing that this game kind of does to you. Overall, it's really not pleasing to have to sit through a game and then you realize that you're probably not even going to touch it again. I don't know. That's just how I see that part. Another thing I'm not exactly sure I like about this game is, I'm not exactly a big fan of how, in terms of how the gameplay works. It does work generally, and I guess it gives the game its own identity, but the thing about that is, this isn't the first game to try that 3D kind of gameplay, per se. It's not the first game, not by any means. It's as soon as you jump into this game, and as soon as you start playing, it's yeah, you see exactly where this is gonna go. It's not your first rodeo. I feel like this game should have done a bit more with the gameplay to really make it stand out from the others and give it its own identity. I don't know. Dude, they could have did something, alright? That's what I'm saying. But overall, that's honestly the only real bad things I can say about the game. Let me just make this clear. I don't hate this game. No. The retrospective in the game we're doing next, I don't like very much, but we're focusing on this game, so I digress. So, I don't hate this game. I don't hate Ninja Voltage. I really don't. I actually like this game a bit more than Ninja Tribes, and out of what kind of credit I could give it, it's honestly what's the word? It stands out a lot more to me than Ninja Tribes does, in a lot of cases. In terms of gameplay and in terms of replayability, I have more reason to come back to Ninja Voltage than I do Ninja Tribes. I can't sit there and play Ninja Tribes. I can't do it. If I had to really give you a solid answer on why, well, it's kind of as I said, I don't have much reason to even go back to Ninja Tribes as I do Ninja Voltage. Well, for me anyway. For Ninja Tribes, they're releasing new characters, and I guess that would be a reason to come back. But in terms of overall gameplay and whatnot, which I feel is some of the most important aspects of a game like this, period, then it's really not leaving much to be desired here. There's stuff that I'd actually prefer in Ninja Voltage than Ninja Tribes, which I honestly really feel like it should have been in Ninja. There should have been gameplay changes between both games. I can feel this game doesn't have really its own identity. It's more so it's just another game. It's just another 3D game that's just trying its own stick at the thing, and I guess it worked out for it. But in terms of Ninja Tribes, I mean, I don't know what the gameplay is there, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about Ninja Voltage. So, in terms of what I could possibly say for this game, out of what I do actually like the unique summoning system and how you're not given characters per se, but you're given cards to act as their jutsus, and you can get different level of jutsus, like a 3-star jutsu, a 4-star, and a 5-star, or which would typically be ultimate for them, and in some cases a 6-star card, which would definitely be an ultimate card for them. Like say the anniversary characters that came out, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, all of them got 6-star cards, and I guess I kind of do like what they did there. Instead of going for a specific character, you're going for a specific jutsu that they have, which is their strongest jutsu that they have. In terms of characters within the games, I guess if you come back to play this game, you do have a bit more fun just trying out all the characters that they're dropping with their new jutsus and whatnot, to see okay, this character is kind of broken, like during Anniversary, how Sakura was pretty much making your characters pretty much invincible as soon as you used your healing jutsu, and it's like she does heavy damage on her ultimate. Naruto, Sasuke, they just do so much damage on their ultimates too, and it's a little ridiculous on what they're doing with it, but I don't exactly find that a bad thing. Objectively, I don't see a bad side to that. I guess in a way that's how they give the game its own identity through that alone, and I'm not very opposed to it. I see that as a fine idea actually, because you're given the characters to unlock them. But in terms of using the said characters like summoning, if you're given the characters, what am I getting? Well, you're getting the the jutsu cards. You can get status cards as well to increase their stats, which I find is pretty useful. And their jutsu cards, I like how a specific character and or a specific version of said character gets a specific jutsu. It may as well be a stat card to any other character, but to say Heavy Sasuke and his ultimate, you could give that to the adult Sasuke, but if you give it to Heavy Sasuke, he gets his ultimate, and that's going to be beneficial to him more than it would be for that adult Sasuke you have there. But in terms of that, I find that, I guess in a way, it's kind of appealing actually, because at least the game is giving it a sense of, well, yeah, this is what we're doing here. You don't want to play a game where even after hours upon hours of playing, you don't even know what you're doing, and it just doesn't feel like it's getting anywhere. That's a game I really don't feel like you should be playing, because a game, if you ask me, one of the most, if not the most important aspect of a game is if it's even fun for the player. That's what I feel is the most, probably the most important aspect of a video game, period, is if the player can have fun with it. If you can't have fun with the game, it's not a very good one at that. That's what I say is something that should really help balance out the whole thing. Because it's one of the most important aspects of a video game, if not the most important aspects. But there are also other important things, such as controls, the pure gameplay in itself. And I find that to be rather better here, because at least you have more free will and you can actually control your characters and do what you wish. You proceed through a specific mission as you see fit. You use a jutsu on these guys and you head to this other place, but it is blocked off by barriers, so you have to defeat all the enemies in there. It's kind of like a dungeon in a sense, like one of those dungeon games you'd probably play. But I feel it's not exactly a bad thing for it to be that way. In all honesty, I find that to be kind of a good thing for the game, at least, since it's attempting to give it its own identity in terms of what it can do. They're attempting to make the game stand out a lot more. So people can look at it and say, yeah, oh yeah, that's Ninja Voltage. Yeah, that's what I remember out of it. Like I don't really see it being a bad thing for that. And in terms of the story mode in this game, it's kind of all over the place. But meh, I mean, I've never been a fan of Boruto to begin with. Seriously, like if you were to name his moveset right now, he sounds like a Naruto fan character, and no, seriously, I don't like that. But I digress. It's more so the fact that I guess they're trying something different here. Instead of trying to follow the main story, they're just doing whatever they wish, and inherently it doesn't seem like a bad idea, but at the same time it doesn't exactly seem like a good one either. So it's a matter of who are you trying to appeal to here? Are you trying to appeal to the general crowd, or are you trying to appeal to something else? But overall, this game is not a bad game as it stands. It's not bad, but it's not the best either. It's not like the game is rough around the edges. It could use some improvements, changes here and there, and I feel like the game should appeal to everyone, so that everyone can have fun with the game no matter what. That's why I feel is one of the most important aspects of, well, a video game period, is if the player can even have fun with it. Like, if you can't have fun with the game, as I said, you're really not going to get much of anywhere with it, and the player's not gonna have fun, you're not gonna have fun. Like it's just not a good experience altogether. It's just gonna leave a sour taste in your mouth, seriously. But other than all of that, I believe I don't have much else to say for this game. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all that other stuff, and comment down below what you think of Ninja Voltage. Do you like the game? Do you hate the game? What are your general views and opinions on this game? Like what do you think of this game overall? Like that's pretty much what I'm asking here. And like, I don't know. Oh, if you're a fan of Naruto and Boruto, this could be a game that you could really sit down and get into. If you're not, look somewhere else, because trust me, this won't appeal to you in any way. But yeah, as I said, this is the end of the retrospective, and I guess, yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and with all that, I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.